Hello people, I'm Tom Heats, welcome on my channel, and today we're going to talk about the new IOTA game, Caer Sidi. And to start off, we are going to talk about Paracosm. And Paracosm Ltd was founded in 2018 by a lot of people in the gaming, DLT and IT industry, and also come from beyond, as he has left the IOTA Foundation board. And the vision of Paracosm is to create a virtual reality game engine where the players can experience a whole new level of VR and use all of the features of VR. And Paracosm consists of the Paracosm platform, the Caer Sidi service, and the post-scriptum games. And the platform is based on the trinary microcontroller Gen, the DLT of IOTA, and their own XR engine. And the Paracosm platform in its core is an operating system for the development and administration of software and hardware solutions for virtual reality. So you can say it's a toolkit for applications. And the main feature is the usage of the IOTA technology as engine for internal processes. And I have to say, currently it is using the Hyperledger Fabric because there are some problems with the lightweight nodes. For example, the IOTA said that the development of ICT will be stopped at its, or how it looks now, so at its current state, the ICT will not further be developed. And there is the question if Paracosm continues to develop the ICT or if they shift to B, which is the IRE implementation in Rust. So this is still an open question, and as we can read here, it says the connection to the Tangle and some other features is planned for the future. So right now they're using Hyperledger Fabric, but they will, as soon as the development is a little further and there are no problems at all, they will shift to IOTA. And now we will have a look at the Caer Sidi service. And the Caer Sidi service is a virtual marketplace where all games come together and you can buy or sell in-game items. And the transactions and the historical data will be written into the Tangle. And for the trade, there are Caer Sidi credits. And you might ask, why do we need games which are based on distributed ledger technology? That's pretty simple to explain. Just think of FIFA or World of Warcraft. There you can also buy in-game items with, for example, if you have a PayPal account connected with it. But just think of the scenario when Blizzard stops the development of World of Warcraft. Well, what do you do then? You have bought some in-game assets and you can't sell them or you can't trade them because the items they have no value, because these are just numbers which are written into the database, and if they stop this, no one will be interested to buy your items when there is a game which is not being developed anymore. And there, decentralized games have a huge advantage. If you, for example, buy in-game assets, then you can sell them, for example, and also if the company behind it stops the development, you can still sell them and trade them because they still have value. And so the in-game assets can turn into collectibles, because if you have rare items which aren't available anymore, people will be open to buy this. And so the sellers of those items can transform into or earn money with selling in-game items. So this is a huge advantage of decentralized games, and it's very easy to just transact cryptocurrency, and the items will always be listed with the cryptocurrency value and you can trade them. And we can also have a look at the store. Here you have a list of all the items you can buy. For example, You can buy characters with the CSC token, and the tokens represent the price in euros. So for example, this item costs 5 credits, and this will also be 5 euros. And so if you look at those characters, I think it's pretty expensive to buy or to buy characters for 90 euros almost. But that's your own decision whether you buy some assets or not. It's not pay to win, so you have no advantage if you buy some of those. It's just you support the development of the project if you buy one of those items. And if I click on purchase, for example, again, I have to log in. Then we can see that we can buy the character with IOTA, with Bitcoin, or with Ethereum. I think like some months ago you could also buy it with usual or euros or US dollars. I think with PayPal, but this might not be able anymore, which might not be a problem for you because you will all have some cryptocurrencies. And yeah, just enter this value into a calculator, and you will see this will roughly be 89 euros. So if you're interested in this, I will link this below and you can have a look at the store. And now we dive into the game. And here I'm back. We are currently in the game, and you can download the game, the Caer Sidi hub, with the link I've posted in the comment section. And what's really cool is you have voice, and you can interact with voice with other players. Currently there are no players online. 2 weeks ago there was the launch and also an event where the places were limited to 100 players. And with that I can mute the microphone and activate it. And if players are further back, you hear them worse, and if they come closer to you, you can hear them louder. And that's really, really cool. And if there are other players, and you can also play this game with VR, so if you're moving your hands, you will see the other players moving their hands in-game in pretty strange ways. So this is really funny. You have to watch a video of the event on YouTube, for example. And there are also conference rooms. You can walk into them, and I'm sorry if this was a little loud. And if you talk inside here, the people outside there won't hear you, so you can only interact with voice with people which are already in there. And if you walk out, this building will move down again. There are also portals, or you can also run with shift. And here are portals which are not functioning yet, but you can use them to get access to post-scriptum games, for example. And you can interact with objects in the game with E. Well, and I haven't talked about the character yet. When you start the game, you can choose one of 4 characters, which are free. Of course, if you have already... This is very loud. If you have already bought some characters, of course, you can use them in-game. And I'm sorry if it is lagging a bit. I'm currently playing on my laptop because I've OBS installed here. So I'm really sorry if you're experiencing lags. I hope it won't matter. I mean, it's all about the information which I'm telling you right now. So this is the hub where all players come together and interact with each other, so you can have talks with each other, and you won't be able to do much here. With tab you can activate the menu, inventory is not has no functionality built in yet. Also settings, you cannot click them right now, but you can respawn, then you will just spawn here. You can quit. A few weeks ago you couldn't even quit, so you have to press Alt plus F4. I can activate the user list. Currently there are there's no one online. You can mute and all this pretty fancy stuff. So I would say we are going to the portal. You can also double jump, also pretty fancy. We will now walk outside of here, and as there was the event 2 weeks ago, there was a little competition where you walked here, and then you have to search for 3 words which were split into the world, and you have to look for them, and 3 players were able to find these words, and they were gifted some noble characters which usually you have to buy. And so this here is the post-scriptum world, and here you will be able to play an RPG game, but there are also Paracosm also wants to create a virtual card game and stuff like that, so this will be really nice, and I'm really looking forward to it. And before I will end this video, I'm going to show a little bit of the blog and of the whole event which happened 2 weeks ago. So here you can see the blog post. I will also put a link into the description, and you can see success of the CSR event, and it was really great. And you can see the players here, and some of them had VR. Had a VR headset, and so you could see their hands moving very weird. And yeah, the game is also at a very early stage of development, so the functionality is pretty limited, but they just wanted to show what they are capable to do. And if you're asking why they are not just waiting and releasing a game which is already able to play, or which you can already play, well, I think they just wanted to show that they are active in development, and just they're just following the IOTA principle, where they make the people just want more, to desire more, I think. But I think it's cool that we can already test it, play around, and interact with players. Yeah, you can see some pictures of here. This is the post-scriptum world, and I'm really looking forward. I'm also wondering, or I'm pretty interested how much worth the items of the store will be in the future. So I don't think if it's worth it, but it might be. I mean, 90 euros for a character is pretty much, but that's your own decision. And even if you don't like CFP, I think you can play this game, and I think everybody knows that he's still very intelligent, and he always had this vision to create a VR platform he wants to become the leading VR game operating system, and creating a VR world and all this stuff. So he is really passionate about this, and I think this will be a great success in the future if they keep developing. And last but not least, I want to hear your opinion. Please post this in the comment section. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber, I would be glad if you subscribed. And see you next time.